This plant is spotted bee balm, and it was just broadcast seed here. Extremely reliable plant. We've had some drought conditions, and it did establish itself. I'm not sure how long this plant lives. I have a feeling it might be like a short-lived perennial, but I really don't have a lot of experience with it. I do have a couple at my house, and what's really interesting thing about this plant is like you get some really interesting wasps that love this thing, and they're all over it. Most of them, they won't bother you as long as you don't bother them or you're on top of their nests. And you can see right there, thing really loves this plant. I see these wasps down here every time I come down here, and they're very short statured. I think they're only raised like at 2 feet, but they really do produce some interesting blooms. And these look like they're starting to fade out towards the seed. And one thing that hopefully they'll come back next year. I'm surprised that they even made it, considering how dry it has been last year and this year. But obviously they germinated last year and flowered this year. Yeah, there's one of those wasps. They're really cool. And right now there's probably about 100 plants in here. You can see all that all through here. They're all through here. So hopefully this will become a nice little patch, and we will expand this species in this area and maybe some other areas also, just to be able to have it established. It's native to the area, but I've never seen it except in plantings, but never in the wild. So I think it's, yeah, Monarda punctata, something like that. Spotted bee balm. Sometimes it goes by other names also. But to me, very interesting plant, great pollinator plant. At least I don't see a whole lot of bees on it. There's always these wasps, but I imagine small bees go in there and get that, and some other bees are attracted to it. But as far as diversity, yeah, there's another wasp, different type, that's on there. So I don't know what attracts them to that, but they really, really love it. Yeah, definitely ornamentally, I think it's a great plant. At my house, I have it in the front of a bed, and yeah, since it doesn't get too big, and it's really definitely stands out. Here's my buddy the wasp. He's huge. Yeah, he's not bothering anybody. Yeah, so there's another variety there. So yeah, 2 different types of like predatory wasps, I imagine they are, that come through here. So yeah, if you're looking for an ornamental plant that's going to attract some unique pollinators, also just for the aesthetic value, that lavenderish flower really pops out. And this is something to consider. And as I said, the seed is extremely reliable. We broadcasting it germinated even in really, really drought conditions and sustained itself.